at the press conference?
We have basically two configurations: a 220 horsepower, normally a naturally aspirated engine, and a turbo version that delivers 300 horsepower. These are two engines that are V-shaped, come with full FADEC, providing for full single lever operations, liquid cool, gearbox allowing a reduction of the propeller speed, allowing therefore for drastically lower sounds and noise, and therefore a package which represents what the industry has waited for 40, 50 years, and our introduction dates are in the near future.
Well, obviously you've been working on this project for a while. Why now? Why did you choose to announce the program here at Oshkosh this year?
Well, it turns out that coincidentally, and that's was a nice coincidence for us, that the 100th birthday of flight at Oshkosh is basically 1 to 1.5 years away from our market introduction. Our target is to type certify next year and to be delivering to customers in 2005, and it's just perfect timing.
Talking about deliveries, what is your target market? Who do you expect to equip their aircraft with these kind of engines?
We will follow a staged strategy. What I mean by staged, it will focus first of all on the Part 23 OEM market, working closely with some of the leaders in the industry, integrating our engine into their aircraft. That would be a Wave 1 approach. Then, of course, Wave 2 consists of experimental helicopters, and eventually, of course, we've designed the engine with a clear intent to tackle the STC market. But because of the requirement, making sure that we are able to support this engine in the network over and beyond what the customer expects, it makes a whole lot of sense to start with the OEM segment, and then eventually, when the engine is fully proven out and has survived and performed very well in various applications, to make it available for the supplemental technical certificate market. The key here is to make sure that this engine is over-supported, and that's one of our top priorities.
Well, we've seen Rotec engines out in the industry for a couple of years, or for a few years rather, especially in the light aircraft and microlight community. How does this differ from those designs that we've seen out already in operation?
Of course, we've learned a lot from our 912, 914 platform. This is a 4-stroke platform. We also have a 2-stroke platform for the ultralight segments. We've begun manufacturing our 912 in 1988. We've certified it then, so we have over 15 years of certification experience with authorities. We've learned a lot through that process. We have brought in many new innovations through this 912 platform. For example, a liquid cool cylinder head, and an overall package which is extremely light. 56 kilo dry weight for an 80 kilo engine is something we have always been very proud of. And you notice how we've gone through a step-by-step approach. We've decided that having earned our kudos in the ultralight and the certified market with low performance engines, 1996 was the right time to start thinking of the big leagues, and that's when we started involving OEMs, pilots, medias, to define what the ultimate customer experience would be, and that's when in 1996-97 we began the V6 project. So the two have come together, and you can say the V6 is a natural evolution of our aircraft engine business, but it's a V-shape, it's a 6-cylinder, it's fully liquid-cooled, full FADEC. Our other engines are carbureted. We're talking of a major drastic change and improvement over existing technologies in the market.
Well, you talk about jumping into the big leagues. How does this engine stand against some of what may be seen as competitors right now in the field? What advantages would this offer others out there?
Well, it offers plenty. It offers, first of all, a significantly reduced pilot workload through a full FADEC, true single lever operation, meaning that you also control propeller pitch. It offers, as discussed this morning at the press conference, through liquid cooling, a significantly reduced risk of thermal shock, allowing for very fast climbs and very fast dives. It provides a gear reduction, a propeller speed reduction unit through a gear, which allows the engine to rev at full power and basically deliver more horsepower per cubic inch than our competitors. and also through the propeller speed reduction, revving at the engine revving at 6,000 RPM would mean that the propeller revs at 2,000 RPM, provides for a significantly reduced noise over our competitors. And we believe this particular feature, although not so prominently put forward on the scene in North America, is going to turn out to be one key feature, the noise reduction.
When do you expect to see this out in the market again? What time frames do you have in mind?
Type certificate 2004, in the market 2005.
As the sun sets on day one of our coverage from AirVenture 2003, we invite you to come back and join us tomorrow as Airsidetv.com continues its week-long broadcast from the grounds of Whitman Regional Airport in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Until then, tailwinds and safe skies.